Steve Jobs was one of the most iconic figures of the modern era, known for his innovation, creativity, and vision. Born in San Francisco in 1955, Jobs grew up in the heart of Silicon Valley, surrounded by the cutting-edge technology and entrepreneurial spirit that would later define his career. As a young man, Jobs was passionate about technology and design. In high school, he attended lectures at Hewlett-Packard and landed a summer job there, where he met Steve Wozniak, a fellow electronics enthusiast. Together, Jobs and Wozniak began building their own computers in Jobs' parents' garage, using parts they scavenged from local electronics stores. In 1976, Jobs and Wozniak founded Apple Computer, with the goal of creating personal computers that were affordable and easy to use. Their first product, the Apple I, was a modest success, but it was the release of the Apple II in 1977 that truly put Apple on the map. The Apple II was one of the first mass-produced personal computers, and it quickly became a hit among home users and businesses alike. Jobs was known for his innovative design sensibility, and it was his vision that drove much of Apple's success in the early years. He was obsessed with the user experience, and he believed that technology should be beautiful as well as functional. He was also a master marketer, with a keen sense of how to create buzz and generate excitement around new products. In 1984, Jobs introduced the Macintosh, a personal computer that was a radical departure from anything that had come before. The Macintosh was designed to be intuitive and user-friendly, with a graphical user interface that made it easy to navigate. It was an instant hit, and it cemented Apple's reputation as a leader in the technology industry. However, Jobs' tenure at Apple was not without its struggles. In 1985, he was forced out of the company he had co-founded, after a power struggle with Apple's board of directors. Jobs was devastated by the loss, but he refused to give up. Instead, he founded a new company, called Next Computer, which focused on building high-end workstations for businesses and universities. Next struggled initially, but Jobs' relentless focus on innovation and design eventually paid off. In 1996, Apple bought Next for $429 million, and Jobs returned to the company he had helped create. He quickly became Apple's CEO, and he set about transforming the company into a global powerhouse. Under Jobs' leadership, Apple released a series of groundbreaking products that would forever change the technology landscape. In 1998, the iMac was released, which featured a sleek, colorful design that was a departure from the bland beige boxes that had dominated the computer market. In 2001, Apple released the iPod, a portable digital music player that would revolutionize the music industry. And in 2007, Apple released the iPhone, a touchscreen smartphone that would redefine what a phone could do. Throughout his career, Jobs was known for his demanding personality and his uncompromising standards. He was a perfectionist, and he expected nothing but the best from himself and his team. He was also a master showman, known for his charismatic stage presence and his ability to create excitement and anticipation around new products. However, Jobs' success was not without controversy. He was criticized for his management style, which could be harsh and even cruel at times. He was also accused of being a ruthless businessman, who would stop at nothing to achieve his goals. Despite the criticisms, there is no denying Jobs' impact on the technology industry. His innovations and his vision have changed the way we live, work, and communicate. He was a true pioneer, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations of innovators and entrepreneurs. Sadly, Jobs' life was cut short when he passed away in 2011, after a long battle with pancreatic cancer. But his legacy lives on, not just in the products he created, but in the way he approached life and work. One of Jobs' most famous quotes was, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." It was a call to embrace creativity and take risks, to never become complacent or satisfied with the status quo. Jobs lived by these words, constantly pushing himself and those around him to think bigger and dream bigger. Another famous quote of Jobs was, "Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower." He believed that true success came not from following others, but from forging your own path and creating something new and exciting. Perhaps one of Jobs' most important legacies is his belief in the power of design to change the world. He saw technology not just as a means to an end, but as a way to make our lives better and more beautiful. He believed that design was not just about aesthetics, but about creating products that were intuitive, user-friendly, and emotionally resonant. In the end, Steve Jobs was a complex figure, both revered and reviled for his methods and his personality. But there is no denying the impact he had on the technology industry and on the world at large. He was a visionary, an innovator, and a true game-changer. His legacy will continue to inspire and influence for generations to come. Steve Jobs was a man of many talents, but perhaps what he was best known for was his ability to inspire and motivate. Innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. This quote, one of Jobs' most famous, speaks to the importance of innovation and originality in the technology industry. Jobs believed that in order to succeed, companies needed to be constantly pushing the boundaries of what was possible, coming up with new and creative ideas that would set them apart from their competitors. For Jobs, being a follower was not an option. The only way to truly lead was to innovate. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. This quote speaks to the importance of finding passion and purpose in one's work. Jobs believed that in order to be truly happy and fulfilled, individuals needed to be doing work that they loved and that they believed was important. For Jobs, great work was not just about making money or achieving success. It was about making a difference in the world and pursuing one's passions. Design is not just what it looks like and feels like. Design is how it works. This quote, which speaks to Jobs' emphasis on design and user experience, highlights the importance of functionality in product design. Jobs believed that design was not just about making things look good, but about creating products that were intuitive, easy to use, and effective. For Jobs, design was a key component of the user experience, and it was essential to creating products that people would love. It's not about money, it's about the people you have, how you're led, and how much you get it. This quote, which speaks to Jobs' philosophy on leadership, highlights the importance of people and culture in business success. Jobs believed that in order to build a successful company, it was not enough to simply have a good product or a lot of money. You also needed to have the right people, led by the right leaders, who understood the company's vision and mission. For Jobs, culture was everything, and it was the key to building a great company. You can't connect the dots looking forward, you can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. This quote, which speaks to Jobs' perspective on life and career, highlights the importance of taking risks and trusting the journey. Jobs believed that it was impossible to know exactly where one's career or life would lead, and that sometimes the best decisions were the ones that seemed risky or uncertain at the time. For Jobs, success was not about having everything figured out in advance, but about taking chances, learning from mistakes, and trusting that everything would eventually fall into place. We appreciate your support in watching our videos. If you enjoy learning about political, business, and science leaders' biographies and quotes, please consider subscribing to our channel and giving us a thumbs up to help us grow and continue bringing you valuable content.